Hi there, everyone from all over the world. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. So, I've been meaning to make this video for a while now. Just didn't really got the time to sit down and think about how to do this and how to present this. So, for those of you who have been kind of keeping in touch with what I've been doing, you probably have seen on the social media, either on Instagram or on Facebook, that I've been making these accessories. So I wanted to show you a little bit about the process of how it goes, but mainly I wanted to tell the story about how it started because I thought that the story behind it would be a lot more interesting than the actual process of how I'm doing them. So yeah, I wanted to show you first of all from what they made, because I guess that's the main story about it. So here it is. The accessories are made from persimmon tops. They look like this. It's a natural little top. It's dry, and about this size is when they grow, like around probably May or June. They get about this size, so they're still quite small and fresh. These actually come from a batch from last year. So the way it started was last year I was going through some difficult time. I had some, I could say, mental health issues. I dare to say it this way, and I won't hide it. Um, Mental issues and health, mental health problems nowadays are a thing, and a lot more people come out and talk about it. So I won't be hiding either. Anyway, and so I like spending time in nature during those times when I have problems or issues that I don't know how to deal with. And well, I do that anyway, regular. I love nature. So I go out and I spend time up here behind my house. There's a nice hill. But the point is, in my neighborhood, there's a lot of persimmon trees, and a lot of people, I think, live off of those trees with their persimmons. And it's a very significant and important tree within the Korean culture, I would say. And on my way to the train station, I have to go through my neighborhood, and there's a lot of persimmon trees. And so last year, as I was keep going back and forth, I noticed this little tops, but they weren't like this small. They were like bigger, and they're darker. They were woody already. So I picked a couple of those, but that was the previous year. It was just like a few, 3, 4, or something like that I found on the street. And then I think about January, I kind of started playing with them, and I was like, oh, let me do something with them. And so I made my first earrings out of those persimmon tops, I mean, which were big like this. So this is how they come in this size after the last harvest, which is in November. The tree still holds some of the old tops that they didn't let go, so they didn't fall with the fruit in itself, and then they just stayed. And then somehow when the rain is stronger or the wind, then sometimes they let go and they fall, and then so they are around this size, and they're very dark, they're brown, and then they're woodish, and so they're fairly big if you look at it. Yeah. So these were like my very first earrings that I made last year in January. Okay, afterwards, around April, right now, they just start blooming. So in April, they start to, the tree in itself starts to give life, right? And just about yesterday or the day before, I started looking up the trees to see just how big the little fruits are. Right now, they're very tiny. They just came out. They just popped out like a couple of days ago, and I just took a picture of it today. I'm probably gonna post it here to see how they start. And then slowly around May, they get bigger. Then June are about, I think, this size. That's when I started to see them on the floor, and I really liked their shape, you know. So I started collecting them, and then I actually made a whole big string of them. And at that time I had no plan whatsoever what to do with them. I just picked up a bunch of them, and then I made these really long strings. So these are from last year, probably around June, or around this size, like this, as you can see. So I've started taking them down now. They're nice and dry at this size, and I've started to make some stuff with them. And it has progressed as I was going. Like I said, I had no plan in the beginning, I just took them. And as months went by, I kept seeing that every time rain comes and strong wind, they keep falling. So I've started to pick more and more, and I started noticing their sizes. And they got bigger and bigger or darker as they were progressing. And so there's so many different types. My favorite ones were last year the ones that were with the 5 petals, and this would be one of them. These are some of the first ones that I started making. So as you can see, it looks like a perfect star. It has all the little 5 corners. And this one I turned into a brush. So these were like the first batch that I started experimenting with, and I really like this color. Yes, and so the first ideas were brooches, because I didn't know what else to make of them, and I experimented with all sorts of colors. And then it just turned into a passion somehow. And from then, I kept having more and more ideas of what to do with them. I found these little ones that are also kind of coming out around this time, probably next month, June or so, or I don't know, maybe this month, May. If you pick them up now, they're around this size. So I made these as earrings. Yes. Okay. Then they turn into different other things, you know, they turn into headbands, and I have over here a couple of headbands that I made with these things. And so in time they evolved and progressed in different types of accessories. And I even ended up making them by seasons. So these I thought would be nice for summer, I guess. It has the summer colors. And for Christmas, I made the decorations for the Christmas tree, and also for the Christmas wreaths. I made Christmas wreaths, I made Christmas earrings and headbands and brooches. So I made for each season now different colors. For this spring, I had made also like a collection. These would be like for spring. It's like the white colors with green, the nice fresh raw green. These are cute little earrings. Then over here in the back, I have also a collection. These were all meant for spring as well. As you can see, there are different sizes. These little ones and also these are coming from a different type of persimmon, and their tops are very small, about this size, and very hard. And apparently those ones come only in winter, and they're dried. So if I buy the dried persimmons, then I would get these little small tops. So the only thing is with them, they hardly ever can come in the same size and the same looks. I tried to find similar ones, but obviously it's pretty difficult. But they're pretty similar, but not quite. And in the beginning, I noticed that they're quite weak. So what I do is I coat them with nail polish because I've noticed that they give a nice shine to it. And the nail polish that I find here, it's actually very easy to purchase from Daiso, and it's very cheap. And then I got all the beads from different places as well, and then I experimented so much with them. But in the beginning they were very uh, what do you call it, weak, so the coating was not enough. I had to do a couple of layers on it for it so they would not break, because they would break sometimes. The for the earrings, for example, the back of it would fall off sometimes when I would drop them. Maybe the endings of this part here would come off, they would break or something. So now I got a little bit wiser and I started coating them a couple of times. Recently I've been also experimenting with coating with acrylic nail polish and put them under the UV lights, which seems a pretty good thing. Yeah, and so I just wanted to tell the story behind it. um, it's been helping me a lot to concentrate and focus on making them, which I realize it's kind of like a meditation time for me, because during the time I'm creating, I let go of my dark thoughts and my worries and my problems, and so it just really helps me concentrate and focus only on them, and just the colors and the making the whole thing, it's like a therapy for me. So yeah, so these beautiful things, they come from nature, and nature has inspired me and helped me many times throughout my life. And yeah, beauty came out of pain, mental issues, and health problems, turn into something creative and beautiful. I was actually reading last year, after I started doing this, someone quoting something like that on Facebook, saying that instead of worrying about problems and thinking of negative things, why not concentrate and put your focus and energy on creating something um, instead of focusing or creating something negative. So I thought, oh my God, yes, that's exactly what I've been doing, and it just kind of made me realize that what I was doing intuitively actually just really, there's a word for it, right? Like, just focus. Whatever you focus on, you create, right? You focus on the negative, that's what you will create. Focus on the right things, then that's what you would create. But instead, it's like creating something good, right? Or something beautiful, artistic. And because I'm very manual and artistic, that's what I've been creating with these things. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it helps in a way. And I guess the message behind these artistic earrings and accessories is do something creative and beautiful no matter what it is. It doesn't have to be perfect. In time, as you keep doing it, it will get better. And who knows, something beautiful might come out. And then, yeah, find something that you're passionate about. I thought I would like get bored by now doing these, but every time I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna stop now because I don't know what to do with all these things. I've been wearing them and I've been trying to tell people about it, to try to also to sell, but maybe I haven't really talked about it much, and people were not as interested. I'm not sure. I'm not very good at selling stuff or marketing and all this, but if anyone is interested in purchasing some of them, you can DM me, and you can give whatever you would like. If you think that my art has any value in your eyes and you could wear them proudly, then yes. And yes, that's what I wanted to get to you guys today about this. So enjoy your day and focus on the good and try to create something nice. Love you guys. Bye.